Good afternoon and welcome to CTV Sports. I'm Dale Schwetz and we are live from the Grand Champions Polo Club, field number one today for the 2024 Hall of Fame Cup. And looks like we have all of our players on the field warming up here at the moment. And we'll get to the teams and the players for the 2024 Hall of Fame Cup as Alegria will come up against Santa Rita today. And Santa Rita will be in their purple jerseys right there. Light purple, beautiful. And we will have Alegria in the dark jersey today. A nice shot there of field one and field two. Remember, we will double header today here on CTV Sports. And two high goal games for you with the 2024 Hall of Fame Cup. Both teams 24 goals. And then remember at 4:15 right there to the left on field two, that's our number one and two, our stadium fields, we will have the finals of the World Polo League 2024 Triple Crown of Polo. Well, Audi will be going up against Park Place today. And should be a very, very strong matchup. Actually, both teams in the same bracket, and they actually met during league play. And believe it or not, it was a 10-9 game. Audi wins in overtime, so you couldn't ask for a stronger matchup for the finals of the Triple Crown of Polo 2024. And we're gonna have special guest also, Nick Roldan, in the studio for the finals. And actually Nick playing here in the Hall of Fame Cup. And we are going to go ahead and line the players up. And they will have they're going to introduce the players. But before we introduce the players for the Hall of Fame Cup, we are going to have a moment of silence. So once we get everybody lined up there, we have our players and everybody here at the studio, in the studio and at the field here at the stadium. As everybody, we would like to have this moment of silence for the world has lost a true friend to all. Ambassador Glenn Holden Sr. has passed away. Glenn's compassion, wisdom, and generosity was felt well beyond the sport and around the world. His influence has been profound, and with his passing, we lost one of the most admirable leaders of the sport. He will be missed by many. And thank you for that moment of silence as the players now on their introduction. And remember that the Santa Rita team, they have Pablo Spinacci playing the number one, Nick Rodan playing the two, Nacho Navigia Estrada playing the three, and Juan Bellini playing the number four. Alegria in the dark jerseys. We have Cody Ellis playing the one, Jason Crowder playing the two, Tincho Merlos wearing the three, and Fred Mannix wearing the number four. And this is going to be a winner-take-all cup with the Hall of Fame Cup. And the Hall of Fame Cup used to be a subsidiary tournament for the U.S. Open, awarded to the Grand Champions Polo Club from the Museum of Polo and Hall of Fame. And we'd like to thank George and Brenda DuPont as the Grand Champions Polo Club has played this tournament for many years since it was taken out of being a subsidiary tournament. Very special tournament here in our eyes at the Grand Champions Polo Club. And as you can see, two 24-goal tournaments carrying on the name of the Hall of Fame Cup. Such a big part of what we do here at the Grand Champions Polo Club with the PTF and the Hall of Fame. So we will see. This is going to come out and be, I would think, a wide open running game. Of course, our thank you for our moment of silence there. It was Glenn Holden, such a big part of the game of polo, and there's so many friends and families. I've talked to so many people today about Glenn, and of course he was the type of man when he walked into the room, his energy was beyond. And everyone I talked to, everyone said to me, he always felt like they were family. Always treading in him and the Holden family. He played for the Heihachi polo team in California at the beautiful Santa Barbara Polo Club. And I actually first met Glenn myself. And looks like they are going to have another moment of silence at the field right now. So we'll take a moment. And thank you once again, as we will be having many moments of silence for this man. Like I said, he's stuck in. He's in everybody's hearts, and a big love to the family. As I know, it must be very tough in the museum, and has benefited from Glenn's wise guidance since 1996 when he started serving on the nominee club. And in 2003, he joined the board of directors. He's been a staunch of generous supporter of the museum through those years. And here we go. First ball bowled in and off to the races early. And like I said, keep your eyes on this on the rotation of the four players on each team, because you'll see a true four-player rotation here. As with 24 against 24, should be evenly matched. On the control play here, it's going to be controlled by Estrada, Nacho. And I think Nacho, you'll see doubling today, as he's going to be playing here in the Hall of Fame Cup, and then also he'll be, I think he's coaching the Park Place team today, so one of our top coaches also, not just a player, but coach. And we get the first give and go, and they're going to find Cody Ellis out in front there, and Cody will get his first goal of the day, and a nice give and go as they get Cody out in front. Cody having a great season. Ellis gets the ball right inside the 60 there. Not a tough one for Cody. Good rotation and spacing there by the Alegria team. And back to center we go. We'll switch directions for any of our new fans and viewers out there at the stadium or watching CTV Sports today. The procedure used in the game of polo for the same sun-wind field advantage picked up here, and it's going to be Mannix. And Fred, what a season he had. I had an opportunity to talk to Fred after their final game here in the Triple Crown of Polo, and the Alegria team, they lost every game by a goal, but he played very strong polo, and it was great seeing Fred Mannix and the Alegria team always in the hunt this year for the 2024 World Polo League season. That ball's going to roll just wide to the outside. We'll have a knock-in. First knock-in of the day, it'll be Fred. Mannix, one time off the line, looking for Crowder. Jason's going to wait on this ball, and it's going to be a little short there. Spinacci's going to help Nick get a piece of this one, and Roldan working it down. Nick trying to get by. Merlos, Tincho, and now Nick again. And Nick just controlling the ball. He leaves it for Spinacci. Oh, Pablo, that one goes off the pony. No problems. Looks like everyone's okay. They're going to keep on playing. Turned around and controlled by Spinacci. Pablo in the white helmet. He'll leave it now for Nacho. Estrada in the gray helmet. Little give and go here. And Nacho shot on goal. That ball's just going to go just wide to the right. And we'll have another knock-in for Alegria. Alegria getting the first goal by Cody and having the first two knock-ins here. So looks like Santa Rita keeping the pressure on early. Outlet pass, going to find Tincho Merlos. Tincho on 7 goals here. And again, had a very strong season. Merlos also very strong from the penalty line. We will get our first whistle of the day, and they'll stop the action. As you take a look at this one, it looks like kind of the player that's meeting the ball here. Watch how his horse kind of turns a little bit to the side. So right here with Nick, he flips it over, and right there kind of turns around in front of the oncoming players. So they're going to drop that ball from the spot. And this will be a 5A from the spot, and they're going to pass a stick. And it looks like it's going to be Estrada. Off the ball, picked up here and taken. No, I'm sorry, Juan Bellini. My apologies. Is Juan playing the actual the 4 there. Nacho playing the 3. And Nick playing the 2. They moved everybody up one step. And now you get the ball rotated in as it starts out from Bellini on the 5A. And picked up here and gathered up by Roldan. Nick on the near side. Left. That's okay. They're going to leave it. And Estrada just falls right into the rumble seat and fires it from about 35 yards out. Nacho will get his first of the day. They'll make it 1-1. As we come back to center, we get our first courtesy change of the day. As we said, remember the Hall of Fame Cup was a subsidiary tournament for the Open. And remember during the Open and, back in the day, actually when I used to play in it, they had different tournaments. If you didn't win, if you got knocked out of the Open, then you'd go into a subsidiary tournament. They had a few of them, and they mixed it up, gave everybody an opportunity to play a couple more games at the 26-goal level. That's when the Open was at 26 goals. Now it's at 22 goals. And actually will be played tomorrow over at the MPC. But today, and we have more polo for you tomorrow. So busy days here at the Grand Champions Polo Club. We'll talk a lot here during the Hall of Fame as players are getting ready for the second half of this first Chukker of the Triple Crown of Polo. And because it's been with much anticipation, we've been waiting for this. And it came down to two very strong semifinal games. Audi went up against Travieso 10-9. Very close game. And then Park Place, they played well, and they dominated. They didn't dominate, but they kept control of Casablanca, and that's what you need to do because Casablanca had such a great season with Grant Ganzi, Ilario Figueres, Rufino Benzadona, Sapo Cassette. Very strong season for the Casablanca team. And they kept them in control in the second half when they needed to because that's when Casablanca was so strong, and they ended up winning 11-7. So that's how they got there. And we'll get our first play after the courtesy change, and we'll get a quick whistle. So I want to thank our two teams here because, like I said, with this play, they take it forward here, Bellini, and then right there, you get caught fouling the second man. Bellini takes it forward. They leave it. Cody goes to go for that ball, but he's got Nick following the play. So fouling the second man will be the call. And that will put Roldan on the line and going to goal there. So you're going to get the penalty 3 open goal. Nick, no problem, right down the center. Roldan also having a very strong season. And they just got edged out. The Travieso team during the Triple Crown of Polo, they actually they were one of the teams that went 2-1, but had opportunities to go 3-0. Very, very, very strong Triple Crown of Polo 2024 they played, and then got, like I said, 1-goal difference against Audi in the semis. On the bowl impact up here, 2-1 now, as Alegria will take, Santa Rita will take the lead and turn around and control by Tincho. Merlos down the center, looking for a dark jersey. Nobody home as it gets backed up cleanly now by a shot out of the air. Well done, Nick. Roldan now. Going to get a little pressure. Oh, Mannix is going to read that one nicely, but overhits. Nacho gets there. Mannix tries to take it out of the air. Picked up by Roldan, and Nick will run the true corner. 2:15 on the clock as Nick turns to fresh legs. Look at Spinacci run out of your screen there, and then he's going to powder one. Good play, though, by Tincho. Is going to push Pablo wide and then goes on the near side. And look at this. They are going to open it up, and I'm loving the pace right now. Tincho, Merlos, hill override. Two players come together. Cody takes a swipe at it. Everybody turning and burning. Nick's going to get out in front. Leaves it behind, and it'll be Mannix. Fred bounces it off the pony. Three options out in front, looking for Tincho. Merlos, nice pickup here on the bald-faced pony. Gets out in front, overrides Bellini. Good positioning, Juan. Former 8-goal player on 3. Turns it back to the inside. Now Nacho, he'll leave her for Pablo. Spinacci with his, first or second touch. Doing a lot of work here early, Spinacci at the number 1. Now takes him out away, leaves it for Roldan. We will click down to a minute left here in our first Chukker. Nick. He's going to slow at the pace. Leaves it for Bellini. Juan's got room here on the gray pony. Nobody around him. That ball hit in a perfect spot. Bellini's going to leave it for Nick. Roldan's going to shoot this ball, looking for Estrada. Backed out of there cleanly by Mannix. Into the coffin corner it goes. Crowder takes Bellini wide, leaves it for Tincho. Merlos out of the air once, twice, 3 times by Lady, looking for the breakaway. Backed up by Roldan, met in there by Cody. Now it's going to be Alegria for one more run with 30 seconds left in the Chukker. Stolen away by Roldan. Oh, overridden. Now Tincho doesn't get the shot he wants. Nick, open back shot across the center. Mannix might be able to get the broken play. Freddie. Oh, and just wide to the right, but a lot of pressure put on that south goal by Alegria. That'll end our first Chukker play, and we'll be right back. Have an opportunity. Santos Bellini gonna fire one from 60. Oh, off the post. Welcome back, everybody. CTV Sports. I'm Dale Schwetzer. We are live from the Grand Champions Polo Club Field number 1, 2024 Hall of Fame Cup. Alegria in the dark jerseys, 24 goals. Cody Ellis, 5 goals, playing 1. Jason Crowder, 5 goals, playing the number 2. Tincho Merlos, 7 goals, playing the 3. And Freddie Mannix, 7 goals, playing the number 4. Santa Rita in the purple jerseys and almost violet color. Love it. 24 goals. Pablo Spinacci playing number 1, 5 goals. Nick Roldan playing number 2, 8 goals. Nacho Novija Estrada playing the 3, 8 goals. And Juan Bellini playing the number 4 on 3 goals. I thought I'd never say that because I'll tell you, but it's just amazing. He has played the game for a long time. He still plays above his handicap, even when he was 8, and even now he's 3. But you see a lot of our former 10, 8, 9, 10, 7, 8, 9, 10 goal players. They love the game of polo, and they play for many years. Of course, the polo handicaps can be adjusted. So it's great to see these so knowledgeable and strong elderly players still playing the game at a very high level. Golazo by Roldan as Nick's going to pick this ball up on the near side, the left side of the pony, and he's going to smash this ball from left to right. Watch this. Picks the man up, goes for the shot, and that is a perfectly placed near side neck shot. Hit a little Polo 101 today because it is the Hall of Fame Cup, and of course we have so many new viewers in the game of polo. And remember, the left side is the near side, the right side is the offside. And you must play polo with your right hand. A lot of people don't know that. And based on the rules being written to right-handers, and we did have a few players grandfathered in over the years, but that is the procedure and the ruling. And look at this. Come out of the bowling as quickly as possible and pick up a goal. And it's going to be Freddie Mannix picking up his first of the day. So very strong out of the bowling and gets Freddie going forward. So we're going to see more of Fred coming through. Polo field, 300 by 160 yards. Goal post, 24 feet. 8 yards, so, and not that easy sometimes to get that ball between there. You think that might be a lot of space. You could drive a semi through there, but sometimes it looks like a mouse hole, depending on how fast. Horses run, people ask, 25 to 36 miles an hour, and the ball will travel 100 to 120 miles an hour when it's hit well, and it will travel a good over 150 yards when it's hit strong. Big. And nice little pass here by Roldan. Looking for Bellini or Spinacci, I believe. And Pablo with a nice little flip shot here is going to pick up his first goal today. So here's what Roldan finds Pablo. Pablo just works it up a little bit and then kind of sneaks it through Cody Ellis's pony's legs there. Almost looked like underneath Cody's horse's belly. To get goal number 4 here for Santa Rita. All right, on the bowling, back and forth here, about 50-50 so far. Pretty close, back and forth. Possessions are big, controlled by Mannix, left behind, turned around quickly by Roldan. Nick on 8 goals. Highest rated American players, one of the highest rated American players in the top 2, of course. Paulito Pierres and Nick, and represents at a high level. Tincho Merlos, former 10-goal player, also now on 7 goals, working it down. I'm going to shut it down here, take a little time, down by 2 goals. Santa Rita looking for a little different offense. Let me get a little D. Down the left side, nobody home, take down by Roldan, Nick. Kind of waiting down there to steal that ball, Nick, but stays clean on the near side. Comes off the boards there. A little bit of an angle. Good non-call. Backed up cleanly. Spinacci gets a piece of it. Whoa, a little jousting there by Mannix and Roldan. And then let's get cowboy style as I love this ride off. Well, you want to ride off, this is the way you do it. It looks hard, but it is clean. That's clean too. But watch this ride off right there. That's called hard ride off, but that is about as clean as it gets. That's about 45 degrees or less. Same relative speed. And well, that's picture perfect hard ride off. Like the non-call by the mountain officials. Let's give the W to Mannix, though, as Mannix is going to win the ride off, but then also get the goal. And that'll be his second of this Chukker. Of course, Mr. Glenn Holden did pass away here in the last couple days, and much love to his family. But also, there's a lot of celebration of accomplishments for Glenn. And being the museum of the Hall of Fame Cup, we want to represent a lot of that, and we will be all weekend long for Glenn Holden. And, he was the leading force in the development of international polo as a founding member of the Federation of International Polo. And I talk a lot about it on CTV Sports here, playing in the Federation. I had the opportunity myself to play at 2 goals in Santiago, Chile, and then captain the team at 5 goals in Australia in Melbourne, and Mr. Holden was there all at every tournament. I mean, Glenn, his energy, his face, it was just amazing. He served as president from 1997 to 2005. And he also served 10 years as the USPA governor and also longtime director of the Polo Training Foundation, the PTF, which, you know, we cover a lot of that here on CTV Sports and at the Grand Champions Polo Club. Everybody back after their courtesy change. Tight match we got here, 4-3 in the second Chukker. Big ball, everybody overrides. Now they leave it for Nick. And there's a tricky little play for you. Roldan goes with the pump fake and then turns it around in front of Jason Crowder. Then they all come together and backed up by Merlos. Off the pony. It'll be Bellini. Under the belly there. Juan slows it. Looking for players to go forward here. Not rushing. Oh, watch out as Jason tries to get a mallet on it, but he will find Nacho. And Nacho, that ball's got eyes all day long. And the minute he hit it, you could tell that ball was going in there. Great footage by our video crew down there at the #1 field. Watch this play right here. You'll get a good shot. And one time, that's just power polo at its finest. Nacho will pick up his first of the day and put Santa Rita back to a 2-goal lead. On the bowling, Tincho getting a little help from Crowder. Spinacci's going to try to keep him away from there, and he does a good job there, Pablo. Now they come together. Look at this. You want power polo. Jason goes for the big ball. Gets hooked in there a little bit. Stolen away by Roldan. Nick had room to work on the chestnut pony. Roldan keeping it out in front of Jason Crowder. Now they come together. Nick slows it down under the neck. And strong defense here. Mannix getting involved. Crowder, they leave it now for Bellini. Bellini looking for Nacho. Backed up quickly by Cody. Now they come together. Look out, Pablo Spinacci. Nice hook in there by Crowder. No play for Estrada. It's got to leave it, and Fred will turn the defense into offense. Now, Ellis and Mannix snap. As Mannix going to put that one out on the sideline and find Tincho. Merlos now. He's got players running forward. Mannix is going to go forward. Oh, the little give and go. Freddie out of the air 3 times. Leaves it behind. Backed up cleanly by Bellini. Turn around cleanly by, again, Merlos. Tincho. Shot on goal from about 80 yards out. That ball will stay on the field. And watch out. Here comes Nick, and he's got one more run in him. Roldan, good pickup, and that will end our second Chukker play. So 5-3 after 2. We'll get everybody on some fresh ponies and be back for our third Chukker of the 2024 Hall of Fame Cup. if you are in the area, I suggest you make your way to Sunset Chukker the Cocktail, because this is the fun type polo match. It's where everyone's relaxing, chilling, just having a great time. We have great hors d'oeuvres and a special drink for the day. Welcome back, everybody, and here we go. You get a good shot there of the stadium and field 2 here at the stadium, fields 1 and 2, as they prepare for our third Chukker of the Hall of Fame Cup 2024, and of course, get ready for the finals of the Triple Crown of Poli. Audi going up against Park Place this afternoon, 4:15. Going to be a good matchup. Very, very strong matchup. Audi coming in with Mark Ganzi, Paquito de Navarez, Heta Castanola, and Pablo McDonough, 26-goal team. They'll be going up against 25-goal team. Andre Bordin, Juan Britos, Hilario Ulloa, and Joaquin Panello. And it is going to be a fabulous match. We're trying to break it down. It's going to be one of those games that is going to go from beginning to end, and and a lot of special guests and, well, special things going on. I'm just going to say that for our game. So you want to tune in that either if you're at the field or you're watching on CTV Sports. You'll get to experience some fun today. A lot of polo, a lot of always happening at the Grand Champions Polo Club. A lot of fun stuff going on from wheelie polo, and he adds it on. We get a little reach in here, and that'll get a whistle just into our third Chukker. A special guest coming on, of course, for our games also. We'll have some special guests at the field, some special guests arriving at the field. And we'll also have special guests in the studios with Nick Rodan. So you can tune in for that. And Nick's been on CTV Sports or ChukkerTV over the years. And he was thrilled to do the finals with us today, so we're happy to hear that. He's going to get an opportunity right here. It's kind of fun watching Nick play, and then you'll get to hear him on the mic a little later. So get both sides of Roldan. And number 2 for Santa Rita. Penalty 4, 60-yard shot just off to the right. So the Alegria team dodged a bullet here. And looks like we're going to get a re-hit. So a safety on the play. Good defense by the Alegria team. Remember, when the defending player hits it over their own end line, the player will get an opportunity from the 60-yard mark, wherever that ball rolls over the end line. Roldan's going to reload, and that's the problem. When you let these guys reload from the same spot, 9 times out of 10, they're going to make it again. They're going to make that one. And his first one was probably on line. If he got blocked, it was hit out of bounds. And Nick's been very strong from the penalty line. Roldan picking up goal number 3 here. 2 from the field, 2 from the line. And back to the bowling. Bellini, Juan, on another gray. He's got a couple of them when you see him riding the different gray horses. I don't think he's playing one horse, 4 Chukker. He's got a bunch of them. On the move, on the breakaway. Here comes Mannix. He loves to run forward. And will that ball stay on the field, or is it going to go out of bounds? And it does turn around quickly and controlled by Nick. Nicky going to work this one in between 2 players as they take it down. He'll get the just out of bounds. So, Cop on the pitch, change of possession. One time by Mannix, and look at this. He's going to lay that ball inside the 60. Nick's going to go and keep the rhythm going here and try to get Santa Rita in the beautiful lavender jerseys. Taking it forward. Backed up cleanly again, and this is where it's been kind of a bit of a tennis match in the middle of the field. And breakaway play coming, and it's going to be picked up again by Merlot's Tincho. Good ball control, but they're working him to the outside of the field. So this is actually good defense by Santa Rita. Not giving Merlos the center of the field. Living, give, and go. Bellini. And Mannix is going to jump in there. Bounces off a pony. Oh, that's stellar defense by Santa Rita. Is everybody just working hard, not giving up. What a back shot here. Does that ball goes all the way past, and Estrada will clean it off the doorstep and keep it moving to the far side. Nacho. They come around the corner. Tincho. He gets hooked by Spinacci. Picked up again now. Bumping a ride-off by Crowder. And then we get a whistle. So letting them play, letting them run. Hall of Fame Cup 2024. Watch this. Little ride off and bump and roof. Love the trading paint there. No problem. But right there, yeah, it's a good call. Because Bellini got to keep his head up so he doesn't run into Tincho. Merlos. And Merlos trying to get out of the way there. So good sportsmanship by Bellini. And you'll have a blocking foul. So they'll move this one to center. Now remember, anything from the center of the field here, worth 2 points. In the Hall of Fame Cup. And we will use I guess we're going to give them a courtesy change here with 4:29. So a little bit early on the courtesy change. And they will go ahead and send it off. Of course, once again, Glenn Holden. Talking about a lot of his successes, and he's such a busy man. And he was a co-founder of the Polo on the Mall in Washington, D.C. Now, I don't know if you've ever seen Polo in D.C. Where they have Polo on the Mall, but it is spectacular. I actually played there in my day when I was playing as a professional player, and what an amazing place to play polo. There's beautiful polo fields everywhere. I talk a lot about Mount Sopris as being one of my favorite fields also, the Sopris Mountain out the Aspen Valley Polo Club. And this is another one of those fields that, it's not about the condition of the field or anything about it. It's all about everything around the field. The ambiance and spectacular there. The University of Oregon, in the University of Oregon in 1951, he graduated, and he also served as U.S. Ambassador of Jamaica from 1989 to 1993. Back to the center, and look at this. Give one to me, Nick Roldan. That ball, oh, man, that ball would have went. And Mannix knows it, and he's going to tell Nick, I stole that two-pointer from you. And he did. Well done, Fred Mannix, to block it. Now, a special thing about that play from Mannix is one of the players that almost made one this year. So very well defended there, but what a shot by Nick Roldan. That ball was easily going over 150 yards. I think Nick's going to get one here today. 355. Looking for the steal. Spinacci backed up and hit downfield, looking for Merlos, and he's going to find Cody Ellis. One time. Looking for Merlos now, but taken out cleanly and backed up by Santa Rita. Across the field, Mannix. They come together. Spinacci and Mannix. And now you get a whistle. And it looked like kind of maybe we had one player riding in to the shot there. Yeah, you're going to go ahead and get a penalty 5 from the spot. Keep an eye here on the first. This shot goes down. I'm going to watch the back shot, but keep an eye on the next play right here. Watch when the back shot happens. Spinacci's going to ride into the back right there, kind of ride into the back shot coming from behind. Deflected the ball, penalty 5A in favor of the Alegria team. Ooh, Fred, I like it. He brought it back behind the line. Well done, Fred Mannix. As remember, you are allowed to move the ball backwards. You cannot move it forward or side to side, but you can move the ball backwards. So Fred went for the two-pointer, but it doesn't work out. And Pablo Spinacci with the finish. And a nice play there by Nick Roldan. And that'll bring a smile to Pablo's face. Look at Nick. Watch Nick, number 2 in the black helmet. He works on the man behind. Watch Nick. See him go to the right. Keeps the man away. And that gives Spinacci an easy finish. Good teamwork there by the Santa Rita Polo team. Man, I'm still thinking about that shot Nick had. I'm going to have to ask him about that this afternoon when he's our special guest, because that ball was definitely going in. Backed up here and one. Now whistle on the play. 2:33. Looked like Alegria going to win the ball in and get out in front there. Right here. Right there. Bellini comes from right to left, goes for the millionaire shot with the belly shot, and actually gets the belly shot done, but it's going to get caught on the right-of-way violation. And Pablo says, I'm gonna block Tincho's shot. Hall of Fame Hall of Fame Cup, all about the love too. You remember, it is that one winner take all, and always played here at the Grand Champions Polo Club at the end of the season. It looked like Tincho on the open goal penalty. And they're going to let it reset it there. Pablo, I saw him loud, kind of joking around there, and it was funny because Tincho looked like he went to ride away there, and Pablo moved the ball on him. So the guy took it off his tee, but you'll see a little joking around. I guess the umpire will always take care of it. But Tincho now, Merlos with the opportunity. This guy's been unbelievable from the penalty line this year. Yep, and he'll get another one. Tincho's we keep an eye on Pablo. I actually thought that was kind of funny, Pablo. Two very good friends there, Spinacci and Tincho, so it's kind of good to see some fun little kind of prankster games going on out there. Great international umpires this season. Had a great time to be able to talk to all the umpires before their big day, their big weekend here at the Grand Champions Polo Club with our finals, our Hall of Fame Cup, our finals, and, of course, our busy Sunday tomorrow. And we'll get more for you on that a little later. And but what a great job they've done. All right, here we go. 7-4 here as Santa Rita keeping a little control in this first half. Backed up cleanly by Roldan, looking now for Nacho. You're going to slow it down a little bit, wait for Nick to come in behind, and then Bellini comes over, working with Cody. Nick's going to use it across the field, back to Nacho. So at the moment, it's Nacho and Nick. Look at this. Nick to Nacho, Nacho to Nick, Nacho to Nick, and now Nick on the breakaway. Hell, now you get Bellini to fall in there. He's looking for Spinacci now. Spinacci's going to get taken out well by Crowder. Turns it back inside. And, oh, well done, Pablo. Now, Spinacci against Merlos. This should be fun. Tincho, little sneak play to the outside, and then that gives Crowder an opportunity to take Spinacci out of the play. Give and go. Nobody home. Got to be picked up here. Controlled by Bellini. Juanito. Little outlet pass. Neutral polo right here at the end of the third. One more opportunity maybe for Santa Rita. Stolen away. Uh-oh. Watch out. No, well done. Oh, gets kicked forward. Can Nick get away with it? He can. And, oh, look at this. Tincho. But will he run out of time? I think Merlos, he's going to have to go for the big hit here. Tincho, there's the drive. And that ball's going to carry. He's going to get a good couple hundred yards. He's going to get 100 yards out of it. And that'll end our first half. So 7-4 after 3. We'll send everybody to their tents, get organized for the second half, and we'll be right back here on Field 1 at the Grand Champions Polo Club.
Playing in a dedicated women's polo league is great for progressing your polo. It's great for us to play together as women, to have a chance to take to the field with some of the best polo players in the world. It's helping us come together, improve our polo, and keep up playing a regular high level of polo.
Like, I'm learning so much. I am shadowing some of the best women players in the sport, and it's just been an incredible journey, really.
I have played at Santa Rita before, and I love it here. It's a fantastic club. They do so much for not only just polo, but women's polo. So we're very excited to be here, and huge thanks to Melissa and Mark for having us.
All right, welcome back, everybody. And our first half, which Santa Rita playing very well in their lavender jerseys. And it's a fun little play. Keep an eye on it. It's funny. I don't know if it's legal or not, which is funny. But once Pablo, everybody walks away after after Tincho teed his ball up. Two very good friends there. And then that was kind of funny. Like you said, I don't know if it's legal or not. But Tincho came around Tincho turned around the corner and noticed his ball had fallen off the tee there. And I had never seen that happen before. But like you said, Hall of Fame Cup, so welcome. And it's winner take all here. Remember the Hall of Fame Cup, as it was a subsidiary. It used to be a subsidiary tournament for the U.S. Open, awarded to the Grand Champions Polo Club from the Museum of Polo and Hall of Fame. And we'd like to thank George and Brenda DuPont. It's always nice to have these older tournaments played in. We play them different times here at the Grand Champions Polo Club and our sister club, the Aspen Valley Polo Club. Yeah, it's great to remember where polo has started, where it's been, and where it's going. And that's a big part of the Grand Champions Polo Club at all levels. From the PTF and the junior polo players, and up to the pro levels. And as you can see, there's our Alegria polo team, and of course Alegria, and Fred Mannix, who's playing stellar polo this year. Fred, I mean, 7-goal player. And he has been phenomenal. I can't talk enough about him. We had Fred as a special guest, and he was actually our first special guest of the year, and he was amazing. Really enjoyed having him in the studios. I think everybody did here at CTV Sports. Remember, while I'm here in the studios with different special guests and friends, players, whatever, Jan Erik Frank, the voice of polo, is live at the Grand Champions Polo Club at the Stadium Field. So if you are watching and you'd like to watch live from the field, the stadium is all lit up, power up for the Hall of Fame Cup and the Triple Crown of Polo Final 2024, Audi Park Place, which will be going on at 4:15 today. And so make sure you, if you'd like to head down, if you looking for directions, just go to gcpolo.com. And don't forget to get our app. We've been playing a number of commercials. And but remember, download the app for gcpolo.com, Grand Champions Polo Club, and, of course, CTV Sports, ctvsport.tv. But you can download our app and check out some foot golf also. And maybe that's something you want to get involved in. It's a new sport. And I think you're going to see a lot of foot golf in the future. And so you can check that out also. And, of course, there's so many new sports coming out, so keep your eye out as CTV Sports will be covering many different sports, live streaming around the world. And we want to thank all of our viewers once again this season for tuning in. And, of course, all of our new viewers, as we have so many new viewers coming in daily. That's the thing about polo, foot golf, sports like that. You know, you have so many every day you have a new person watching. We ask everybody, all of our viewers that have watched for many years, tell a friend. Because that's how people learn about new sports. And we like to be cutting edge and stay on top of that. And so just waiting for our final players to arrive here. Let's go through it. If you're just arriving, dark jerseys, Alegria, Cody Ellis, Jason Crowder, Tincho Moroz, and Fred Mannix. Santa Rita, lavender jerseys. Pablo Spinacci, Juan Bellini, Nick Rodan, Nacho Nuiza Estrada. And at the moment, well, Santa Rita on top 7-4. So, and mixing it up very well. So that's how they went into the tent anyways, 7-4. And we will see, though, 3 chukkers left here. 6 chukkers of polo. Remember, doing a little polo 101 today also with the Hall of Fame Cup, meaning that the Museum of Polo and Hall of Fame is all about, learning the game and understanding it. And so 6 chukkers of polo will be played here in the Hall of Fame Cup. And each chukker 7.5 minutes long. Courtesy changes are in effect. That'll happen somewhere in the middle of the chukker for safety of the 4-legged athlete. We have the penalty shots going on, and a lot of people ask different things about the penalties. We have the 2, 3, and 4. That's the 20, 30, and 60. The 2 and 3 are open goal penalties. The 60 is a defended goal. All players must be 30 yards in front of the ball. You cannot be behind the ball. Or you got to be off the field. And same thing with the penalty 6. So, on the turn here, looks like Tincho Merlos with an opportunity at the 60-yard penalty 4. Tincho. A bit of a line drive there. And did that get deflected or... And it might have. And it did. So a good block there by the Santa Rita team. So that will be a penalty 6 now. So there you go. Start out with a penalty 4 for a right-of-way violation. And remember the right-of-way, that is everything in the game of polo. Easy to understand if you're new. I don't know if it's easy to understand. Sometimes not easy to understand if you played the game for a long time. So there's many right-of-way violations in the game of polo, but the right-of-way is everything. And remember the right-of-way, you must make sure that you Do not impede another player that's following the imaginary line around the field. The ball will dictate where the line is, and that line will change about 100 different times during the game. Tincho Merlos with the penalty safety, actually here on the penalty 6. Worm burner. And controlled by Roldan. Nick. Little bit of a, well, I'm going to take the long way home, Nick says, but you know what? Sometimes the long way home is the best way to go. It's always a scenic route, and Nick Roldan is showing you how to get it done. Nicky gets it down all the way to the 60-yard line, so a good 240 there by Roldan. Now Nick keeps it away from Crowder. Jason. Stolen away from Cody. Reverse neck shot off the pony. Bellini tries to get a piece of it. Now it'll be Jason again. Crowder trying to get loose here. Nobody there as Roldan goes under the neck with it. And that ball will travel all the way across the field as it's going to be stolen away again now by Mannix. Fred with a number of touches today. He's always on the ball. Mannix down the center. Will that ball get picked up by Merlos? Tries. Nice try. Spinacci on the black pony. And the Santa Rita Halo Polo Pony. Santa Rita breeding operation. Spinacci turned around the corner and around they go. And here's another guy who's touched the ball a tremendous amount of times today. Roldan. Nick. That ball will go over the boards, and we will have another change of possession. Remember, anytime the ball does go out of bounds, you do give the possession up to the opposing team. Umpires are going to count 8 seconds, and they'll drop that ball 5 yards away from the boards. At that time, all players must get in position. They do not wait for you. And we love that procedure here at CTV Sports. And look at this. Jason Crowder, you can always get ready because Jason will get one, and it always seems to happen after he changes his helmet. So, very superstitious Crowder. This ball goes down the center and well hit by Mannix, and then Jason, in a battle with Bellini, snaps one under the neck and gets his first goal of the day. So, well done, Crowder. And here comes Alegria. On the Bolins. We'll bowl in from the far side. International rules, tournament conditions dictate that. They switch sides every time. No, Nick on the move. Roldan. Can he get out in front of Tincho? Oh. As Jan Erik Frank, the voice of polo, would say, that is a Remington. Very close shave right there. It's about as close as it can get. It might have even went off of the post, but very strong defense by Merlos. Freddie. Mannix. Driving one. He might go for the two-pointer today. Picked up here by Merlos. Tincho. Now, what will Merlos do with the ball? Look for the run here. Merlos looking to go. Will we get a coast-to-coast? Oh, bad luck because that ball's going to roll just wide to the right. And Santa Rita will dodge a bullet. 2-goal difference as we go into our courtesy change. And there they go. So they'll head off. And once again, we will get everybody on some fresh ponies. And there's a good shot here of the Santa Rita camp. As you see, a lot of people ask me about the tents in polo. If you're new to the game, of course, they see the tents down on the end, and most players do not want fans in the tents. That's that sacred area. It's kind of like the locker room and anywhere else in any other sport. And so they like to. It's a sacred area. The beginning, middle, and at the end. And as I said, it's always different energy in that tent. from the beginning, in the middle, and at the end. It can be a bit of a roller coaster in there, but that's where everything gets done. That's where, of course, all the teams meet, play, all the trainers are there, all of the coaches and the players. Good shot here of Nacho and Navija Estrada, the Estrada family playing here today at all levels. And Nacho and his brother Alejandro actually playing here in the World Polo League this year. And, well, all the kids playing in the junior polo. And you'll see a lot of that. And it might take a little bit longer. The courtesy change, we try to keep right around 45 seconds daily. But it will change every so often. Like, this was a perfect opportunity that it might go a little longer because you had everybody at the far end of the field. So everybody down at the far south end. Field 1 and 2 run north and south. And little warm today. So that could be a difference here in our finals today. I think you're going to see a lot of players changing horses, not just for during the courtesy change today. I think you're going to see a lot of the teams, Audi and Park Place, changing probably two or three times today per chukker and moving horses around. And they'll use the courtesy change, but then they're going to change on their own whenever they, then a player can do that in polo whenever he wants. So you will get a different game plan there. So it should be interesting to see how that works out for our finals. Whistle on the play as that ball got hit to the boards. And, I don't know, it looks like Tincho gets hit in the back here. Or I think Nick gives him a little tattoo. Let's see. Right there. Oh, man, those teeth are hard, Tincho says. Yeah, Nick was just going from right to left, and Nick's horse went to kiss Tincho on the back. So, but you are going to get a change, just a fair play, I believe, or a blocking foul against the Alegria team, and it'll be Santa Rita working this one down. 3:32 on the clock, looking for Estrada. Nice pick up here, Nacho. Oh, well done. Oh, Nacho leans way out, but that's going to give Spinacci an opportunity. Pablo wants near side shot. Well done, Spinacci. And Pablo will pick up another shot. And a big shout out to his son, Fran Spinacci. Fran is in Argentina right now. One of our young polo stars who is on his way. And if you're watching today, Fran, we miss you here. And hope you're doing well, buddy. Big shout out. Yeah, good friend of mine. And you're going to see that kid going to 8, 9, 10 goals himself. Father, a former 7-goal player. Now on 5 goals. Loose ball play is 8-7, and Santa Rita takes on that lead once again. But Merlos is going to get it back in striking distance and pick up another goal right out of the bowling. It's a little bit of a broken play here. You know about the broken plays in the World Polo League. 9 times out of 10, easy goal. Just bad luck there for Roldan. Is the back shot, skipping over his mount and taken in there by Merlos. Team show. We're going to click down to 2 minutes here in the fourth. And now, does Alegria pick up another one to get it within 1 goal? Or does Santa Rita get back to that 3-goal lead? It's going to be Nick. Roldan. Nick, oh, that is pretty out of the air. Still keeping it going. Jason hustles. Into the corner they go. Merlos tries to get out of there. Spinacci leaves it for Mannix. And Fred will try to find Crowder. Turned around by Nacho. Estrada. One time down the center. Everybody trying to get to the inside. Merlos will control. Spinacci leans way out of the saddle there and tries to keep it on the field, but it just trickles across the end line, and we'll have another knock-in. So, good shot here of Fred Mannix. It's very good go for this one, I think, here. Looking. Oh, there you go. Tincho was changing horses. I wonder what he was looking for over there. And so that's why he was waiting a little bit to see if Tincho could get back in position. Backed up, cleaned up, and taken forward now by Santa Rita. Estrada down the inside. I think he's got, looks like he's got Roldan going forward, but it gets taken away. Nick's going to go back on defense. Good read. Tries to back that one up. Now it's going to be Mannix looking for Cody. Ellis will get one more run here at the end of the Chukker, out of the air. Turned around and take it, but it's going to be Tincho. Merlos with one more. That will end it right there. So we will start our fifth Chukker play with a bowling right around the center of the field. We'll leave the Chukker with a good shot of Jason Crowder, and we'll be right back. All right, everybody, here we go. Fifth Chuck Reaction. Welcome back to CTV Sports. I'm Dale Schwetz. And, well, Santa Rita, they've kind of led since the first Chukker. They came in 24 goals against 24, and 2-1 after the first, 5-3 after the second, 7-4 at halftime. Comfortable lead, 3 goals. And then a similar Chukker in the fourth. And here we go, fifth Chukker action. So, can Alegria get an opportunity here to get the equalizer? They've got it close, but every time they seem to get it close, this Santa Rita polo team, they open it back up. So, nice shot there. They win the bowl and get the offensive attack, but no goal. Bellini on the knock-in looking for Nick. Roldan. He'll work it down the sideline here. Got a little room to work. One time down the centro. And, ooh, bad luck there as he had Nacho going forward. Now, can they capitalize on this as it's going to be Merlos to work it in? And then defense there by Spinacci. All he needed is Horse kicked it forward for him. People ask me a lot about that. Most of the time when it does, it seems to happen. I'd love to think you could train your horse to do that, but look at this shot by Estrada. Leaves it right on the doorstep. Very strong play by Crowder to clean it up, but nobody there but Roldan, and Nick's going to work it back to the inside. Now, NR still has control. It's going to be Estrada, and he couldn't get a deep enough angle there, but you can see how Nacho gets way up on the horse's neck there. Get the reverse tail shot. And then it goes just wide to the left. But amazing attempt there by Estrada. Of course, Nacho Estrada, as I said, another former tango player, Argentine Open winner and U.S. Open winner and World Cup Triple Crown of Polo champion. And, of course, the Dynasty family actually went in Triple Crown in Argentina with his brothers. Of course, his younger brother Alejandro playing here in the World Polo League. Remember tomorrow, I guess they're going to go ahead. It looks like everybody back on the field here with 5:16. And it'll be picked up again by, whoa, look, it was stolen away, actually, as it was picked up and controlled there by the Alegria team. And Nick is just going to drive this one here. And this is what I figured you see from Nick, trying a few times to work that ball in, not being successful. So now he just goes and pulls the trigger right there and launches one from 100 yards out. Watch this. Slow up and just let it ride. And look at this ball go over the hedge line. Oh, just into the hedge. And that'll bring it back to 3 goals. So Santa Rita 9-6 now through the back end. Drop shot from Roldan to Bellini. Stolen away by Cody. Ellis spinning around. Gets control. Now Nacho back to Cody. Cody might have, oh, well done, Nick. And then we get a whistle on the play. Let's see right here. They come together, and they come once, twice, and right there, Nick's gonna have a clean play on Cody, but then he fouls the second man once again, following Cody. So fouling the second man will be the call. Now, was Cody on a breakaway? Will be the thought process here by the Mount officials, yes. So you will get the open goal penalty 3. 40-yard shot. So strong play there by Ellis. And this will give another opportunity to get it back within 2 goals. Merlos. Teen shows pretty going for teen show. These are the plays he teen show. And well done, Merlos. As Merlos teen show will get the 1-time penalty 3. And his second penalty 3 of the day. Oh, looking for Alegria here to turn up the heat, as you could say, and put themselves in a position going into this 6th and final Chukker. If they can get it a little tighter here, because like I said, they have not broke the all the way through the ice. They chipping away, but are not getting through. And Santa Rita won't. And this is what they want. Cody Ellis on the move. Spinacci coming in hot. Cody, Spinacci, everybody overrides. Nacho, good angle. And Spinacci can't pick it up. Tincho. Nick turned around. Crowder on the handlebars, and that ball will, another little trickle out of bounds right over on the far side. That ball looked like it got kicked out by one of the 4-legged athletes, so bad luck. And it'll be Juan Bellini. Bellini. Woo! Nick was going for the big hit there, but no problem. Just slow it down. Just regroup. Now, off to the right side. Cody's going to steal it away. Nacho will press off the pony. They come together there. Good ride off by Ellis. Pablo goes for the one-timer. Not an easy shot. Misses the ball, but based on the boards being there. And this is a interesting play. Because look like it's keeping an eye on it. Crowder's going to be on the outside. Watch, Mannix is too. Fred right here. They spin it around. And right there, you see what happens is Crowder, horse was over the right-of-way there when he spun around. And then he makes the hook. So he's got to give one play there because he's blocking the player. And not blocking him by a lot. He's just horse's head. You get that a lot in pole. Your horse's head or horse's rear end is over the right-of-way. So when you turn out of a play or you turn to go to another play, then your pony's blocking, and you need to give one play after that play. And you got to be careful because sometimes those plays get moved up because players are already advancing to other spots on the field. And when they are advancing, well, that gives you the ability to move the ball, and hence, look where the ball's at. It looks like the open goal. So, Santa Rita back in the driver's seat again. An opportunity to put it to 10 and get that 3-goal lead back. It's been Nick today hitting the penalties. But as he said, I went through battling it out. Well, two of the biggest hitters in Aspen, Colorado on the field together today, Nacho and Nick. Here's Roldan. And there you go. The high flag, and Nick picks up another one. And gets his team back to 3-goal lead and control. So 10-7. Now, that's which where we were last time in the fourth. And it was Alegria to win the end of the fourth. Let's see if they can win the end of the fifth and get it back within 2 or 1. They win the bowl in here. Backed up by, looks like it's going to be Crowder. Turn around by Spinacci. Now they come together. Very good play here by Estrada. Love the non-call. Comes in on the ride-off, then steals the ball. Now, Merlos. And Tincher's not going to call there because he's turning up. He's turning actually the other way. So, good non-call. Picked up now, and here comes Freddie. Mannix going to get a hold of this one. Freddie driving it down inside the 60. Nice little play here by Cody. Ellis takes him out away from Roldan, leaves it for Merlos, Tincho, and Estrada. And then they get the goal there. And was there a foul or just a goal? I think it was just a goal. Yeah, the clock's going to keep on going, so that'll bring it back to a 2-goal difference. And I think that ball came across. It looked like a lot of different players getting hooked there in front. And here we go. We're going to get one more bowl in as they click down under a minute here in the fifth. Opportunity to get it within 1 goal. They win the bowling, get the offense going. Tincho's going to shut it down. Here comes Crowder to help out a little bit. He's going to get Tincho room to work. Merlos gets a piece of it. He's now for Freddie. Mannix shot on goal. Needs the high flag. Oh, yeah. Brilliant shot there by Mannix. And look at this. Knock, knock, knock. Here comes Alegria. And they're going to get it within 1 goal. And this is exactly where they wanted to be here. Now, let's see if they get an opportunity to get the bowl in here. Yes, they are going to get this bowl in off. So we'll see if they get an opportunity to pick up another goal. It's going to be Nick to get control. To the right, looking for Shada. Taken forward by Nacho. 34, there's a little lot of time left, 33 seconds on the clock. And look at this. Roldan still has time, working it in. Roldan. And you're going to get a penalty on the play. So we'll send them off. We'll see what our mountain officials decide on this. It happened inside the final 30 seconds. So let's see if they play it or they don't. I think they'll go ahead and play it in the next Chukker. Yeah, they will. So 10-9, one Chukker left, 2024 Hall of Fame Cup. If you are in the area, I suggest you make your way to Sunset Chukker the Cocktail, because this is a fun type polo match. It's where everyone's relaxing, chilling, just having a great time. We have great hors d'oeuvres and a special drink for the day. All right, here we go. 9-10, and with the Alegria team just behind. Now, see what they decide to do here. They give them a goal there, or if they brought it back to center. Oh, they counted goals. So there was a shot and goal there. So 11-9. So they shot there. You get a continuation on that play. So when a player shoots the ball, and so that'll be Spinacci with the goal. Pablo shot the goal. At the end of the Chukker, they had a foul on the play, so they count the goal, making it 11-9, and that gives them a 2-goal lead going into the sixth and final Chukker. And here we go. That ball's going to be hit across the field, picked up here and controlled. And it will be Spinacci once again. Pablo. Good control right here. Now they'll take it forward. Backed up cleanly by Ellis. Cody taken out of the air by Nick Roldan. Man, he's going to get there quickly, though. Oh, he's going to get caught on the right-of-way violation. It looked like Nick was actually established on that right-of-way. Keep an eye on this back shot here by Cody. Great back shot. That ball goes down. Now watch. Keep an eye on number 4. He's going to come from right there. He comes in front of Nick and gets caught on the right-of-way violation. So open goal penalty coming. Opportunity to go back by 3 for Santa Rita and Roldan. And once again, Nick, no problem with the putter shot. And 100% for the penalty line today for Nick. So they'll go back to the center once again. And this is a good way to Santa Rita want to start out the 6th Chukker here. And back in the driver's seat, as you could say, for the 2024 Hall of Fame Cup. All right, on the bowling. Mannix in the sword fight with Bellini. Into the corner they go. Off the boards. Backed up again by Estrada. moving the ball nicely, the Santa Rita polo team. Turns it around. Tincho. Merlos. And backed up again by Estrada. Got to look for Roldan. Nice play here by Nick not to make a play on that ball. You would have got caught on the right-of-way violation. They clear it out across the field. They come together. And now Nick will override, and why not? He's got Spinacci all by himself. Mannix is going to come in there. Fred's going to get caught on the near side there. You saw how he chopped that ball on the near side. Watch this good play here by Nick Rodan. He's going to slow up. He sees that he got Spinacci by himself, leaves it for Pablo. Pablo's going to drag it to the inside, and then remember, there's no right-of-way on the left side of the horse, the near side. So Fred will get caught on taking the ball on the wrong side. Will be the call. And this will give another opportunity for Nick. Now he's going to be at the 60. So penalty 4 for Roldan. Oh, well hit here. Roldan just hitting the ball so clean. Well done, Nicky. They'll bring us back to the center once again, and a nice lead here, 4-goal lead by the Santa Rita Polo Farm. We click down to 5:30. And looking for possession, a must-needed possession here for Alegria. Pressure by Bellini, picked up again by Tincho. Merlos working it down. Bellini's going to stay in the rumble seat. Spinacci. But Tincho, I don't know how he gets a hold of that ball. That ball stay on the field. Yeah, Crowder's going to keep it on the field. And, gets picked up there by Nick and then kind of bounces off his pony. But I believe you will get a safety on the play. So penalty 6 in favor of Alegria. Okay, so with this penalty shot here, it is going to be 13 to 9 at the moment, and we are going to keep you updated on the scores here for the 2024 Hall of Fame Cup. But we are going to go ahead and close this game out for the moment here on CTV Sports because we are preparing for the finals of the World Polo League 2024 Triple Crown of Polo, which will be right on the field 1 or 2 right next door. So thank you again for joining us for the 2024 Hall of Fame Cup. We'll keep you updated on the scores, and we will see you at the finals of the Triple Crown of Polo 2024.